Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a Diamond Elo Lucian VOD review with my student. So let's get started. Usually I like to look at 2v2s to begin with. So in this bot 2v2, do you think you have push? Do you think you'd fight? What are the thoughts?
Oh, you're not gonna share the screen. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Or are you? Okay, you will.
No. I'm trolling you. That's my bad. Sorry, I didn't sleep too well last night, so.
No worries. I thought I had to look at it my own.
No.
On my own.
No. So, for this 2v2, what are your thoughts? Fuck. My bad.
I do have push. I do win it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Smolder is mostly my poking champion, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm. So he likes to take like short trades and then get the fuck out, and then for you, you like to get your PTA. Like honestly, long trades are pretty good for you as well since you have Milio. Other than that, there's not really any fighting in these enchanter. Well, okay, that's a fucking lie. There's a lot of fighting, but it's more dependent on. Like if I see an opportunity, I'm gonna show it to you, but it's usually somebody like missteps or they walk up for CS and then you can look for a trade. But other than that, it should be pretty like a pretty easy lane. Now there's definitely gonna be some angles, so I'm gonna try to look for that. But we can move on to the jungler. So what type of jungler do you have?
Oof, I think she prefers to farm.
Yes, 100%.
Because she doesn't have any engage, doesn't have any stun, other than a small dash she has.
Yeah. And sorry, go ahead.
While Pantheon has his W.
Mm-hmm. So
okay. I'll ask. No, you go. You.
No. You finish.
No,
sorry. I was gonna say, Gwen does not want to gank any lane at all since you don't have any setup. But sorry, yeah. Continue with your Pantheon. What you were saying about Pantheon?
I think we'll lose the 3v3 as well if he comes bot.
Mm-hmm.
His early damage, I remember, is pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of being scared of the jungler, it's usually better for them to gank you than for you to gank them. So I'm going to try to look at any possible gank angle other than that. But I think if that's it, I'm going to just get straight into the game. Also, level 1. Can you invade? Can they invade?
I don't think either. Or they have a better invade. Volibear Pantheon. But I don't think bot or mid wants to invade either bot.
But okay, so specifically what you said about their top and jungle, like yeah, they're really strong, but can they invade your bot side level 1?
I don't think so.
Why not?
No, they can. Gwen is level 1 is awful.
Yes. I'm looking more like, okay, if their level 1 is stronger, what makes them stronger?
And Pantheon is just a stronger champion in general on level 1 than Gwen.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so his fighting is stronger.
They're gonna stack up 5 as well. And we are probably not gonna stack up 5.
That's also true, but you can like ping your team to come if you think it's gonna happen. But the whole thought process behind what I'm trying to explain is like there will be games, okay, I'm warning you, where you will have to anticipate them invading you guys. And if you don't do that and you don't like either mark the entrances or like you don't fight them, they might just invade your jungler and your jungler wants to farm, right?
Yeah.
If your jungler wants to farm and your mid and your top lose priority in the lane and she can't invade the enemy top side, she's just fucked.
Yeah.
So it's really important for you to either you or your support, you need to cover this entrance and this entrance And if you're really, really fucking scared, which you don't really need to be, you should ward. That's just like a precautionary measure. And the one thing you should actually be scared of is a Nivea Q, because Pantheon's not starting W, unless he's like, he sees one of you guys just like out of position. Yeah. But it's really bad for his clear. And then Volibear is not Q starting, you know, like it's not good for his lane, and he just doesn't want, I'm pretty sure he just wants a E start regardless. So a Nivea Q is the only thing you have to watch out for. So next time you see, for example, what else? Like Ashe level 1, if you're versus an Ashe in this team comp, I would say ward your Raptors, because they can just invade and you can't do anything. Like even if you're all here, right, and they have Ashe instead of Smolder, if they're all walking this way and you guys are standing here, do you think you even win?
Probably not.
Yeah, because a Nivea Q literally can hit 5 of you guys, while Lux Q can only hit 2 of the, you know, like I'm getting into specifics, but I just want you to have a general idea. Level 1, the game starts at 0-0. Can they invade? If so, you need to be very careful, because if your jungler gets fucked, you're also fucked. Okay?
I never thought about warding the Raptors. Like if they can invade, I just stand in the brush, not in the tribal, but in the longer one, like next to the lane.
So it's, you can do that. Sorry, I sounded like a leaking faucet. It's okay to do that, but the higher you go, the more you'll get punished for stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just warning you. If you're versus pro players this game, and they had more CC, like they will just invade. Gwen is super fucking weak, and the only thing you have to do is just invade her on repeat, and she can't do anything. And all of your lanes except bot lane cannot fight. Yeah. So good luck, have fun. Anyways, that's just for the level 1. Now, okay, so you guys see them top side. Oh, is this bitch AFK? Anyways,
she comes back. I was worried as well.
Okay, so level 1, if you see them top side, what do you think you should do for your lane? Because there's a lane setup that you have to think of when you're double ranged. Sorry, go ahead.
I watched the video where like you almost, if you can, you always want to push the first 2 waves, and then depending on if the jungler is coming down and yours is going up, then you just let it push towards you. So, but if they're,
yes, but I'm thinking before that, like before the waves
should probably be aggressive more and stand in the bushes in the lane.
Yeah, so
against smaller.
When you're in double range matchups, okay, it's really important to get a ward at the tip of this bush, because if you have a ward in this bush, right, and they start walking here and you walk here, the first person who walks into the bush will have vision on them, which is the enemy, and you'll just get to hit them for free. So a battle of double range matchup, so Milio and Lulu, is always going to be around this bush. And I'm going to look at the replay and have a fucking stinking suspicion that neither of the supports are going to fight over the middle bush. But I want to put this theory in your head. I want to put this theory in your head because this is how the matchup should be going. So you should know what should be happening. Okay?
Yeah, this is only in theory. I never saw this in game though.
Okay. But
you're going to see them stand in the first bush here and we're going to fight here.
Okay, so before that, the things that I'm telling you, there's ways to substitute your support for yourself. So I'm going to try to show you, but let's see what happens to begin with. Also, my FPS is fucking dropping. Holy shit. Anyways. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back. So the reason why they get to do this is because you didn't ward this bush level 1.
Yep.
So the second you're walking to lane, if you're not scared of their invade, you ward this bush in double range. So it prevents them from being in this bush. Whoever gets push in a double range lane will get to bully the other side. So no matter what, you don't want them to start on this line in the lane because they get to poke you before the waves even meet. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play it not on 8x speed. Okay.
Fiesta as well.
Yeah. So this is a little scary. Okay. If you're not sure of what's going on in this bush, okay, I always want you to. So you see what this Milio is doing, right?
Yep.
He's playing for KDA. So you also want to play. You also want to play. Like I'm not okay. I'm joking, but at the same time, I'm not because if your Milio, think about it like this: if your Milio isn't taking damage for you in the early portions of the game, and they're poking you, right? So you drop to like this much HP before the waves even meet. Who's the one's HP? Whose HP matters more, Milio's HP or your HP?
Mine.
Exactly. So if your Milio is not walking towards the bush, this is a no-no. This is also a no-no. So you can walk this way, or you can walk this way. Oh my god.
Most of them I hog the wall as well. I have no idea what this is for me, but
I mean, you might. It's more because I know what you mean. Some games you will walk alongside the wall, but do you know exactly why you're doing it?
I wait for the wave as well because I expect them to come from the bush most of the time.
Okay.
When it's pike trash, I always wait for the wave. This time I have no idea.
Okay.
It's not a pike trash.
So, okay. Now that this situation's happened, okay? It is what it is. So Milio, he's gonna E-start. And they're gonna fight you here. I'm not even gonna play it yet, but what ability should you start here?
I should start W, but I started Q if I remember correctly.
Shit. Okay. So the reason why they can't fight you here, even though like they can poke you, okay? Smolder should never Q you like this. The second they show on this portion of the lane, okay? If you W auto straight at this guy and then flash the Lulu Q, you can run them down the entire lane.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, they can't kill you through double Milio shield. Like your HP is going to go up to this. It's going to be like 110 HP. And then you have barrier, heal, And remember what he said, you're stronger in fighting. So are they allowed to walk past the wave and fight you all on?
Nope.
Exactly. So this is more of the theory on like fighting in lane. Also, okay. What you just did is kind of awkward, okay? We're not even 2 minutes into the VOD and I'm like...
It's gonna be, this portion is really awkward.
Yeah.
The entirety of it.
This is more of like a game knowledge thing, by the way. So what I'm looking at right now, like I'm not looking at like a bronze player playing Lucian. I'm looking at a diamond to master player who doesn't know exactly what he's supposed to do in this situation. So it's going to look awkward. And the higher you go, the less awkward this is going to be because then you're going to know exactly what to do. So right now the Smolder cues you in this bush. Okay. So lucky for you, it gives you vision. When he walks back like this, if the Lulu just stands at the edge of this bush, you don't see her. What do you think you should do if you don't see anyone in this bush and you want to fight?
Ward.
Maybe you should ward. Yeah, you should ward.
Yeah.
So you warding. So you have 2 wards in lane, right? You need 1 ward to be able to either get vision for the jungler at the 230 jungle gank timer. And then you get 1 other ward for free. So that's why warding this level 1 is theoretically the easiest way you can get a lead in a double range lane because it gives you information on what they're doing. Now, if this Lulu stands at this bush, do you have any information on this entire bush?
Nope.
Yeah. So they can wait around for their cooldowns. Lulu's going to stand at the edge of this bush. Smolder's going to wait for his next auto Q, and then they're going to kite you as you walk in. So I want you to ward this bush, especially since you want to fight here. Obviously, at this point, I want you to start a W because W, if they're like this in your face, I want you to W start. Now, if
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like here, like, okay, you can Q start because they're not giving you an angle. But angle level 1 is equal to W start. So I think you ended up, no, Emilio ends up doing it for you. Okay. But this, we can't be doing this, okay?
yeah.
We cannot be doing the, because remember, one for fighting and one for vision. If you use both of them for fighting,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what's gonna happen, right? So, okay. No, I'm not like saying okay at you. I'm saying okay at the Lulu because she E started. Okay, so what's the one thing that stops you from running them down level 1? There's only one ability that they have that can stop you.
I guess the little shield, no?
No, Lulu Q. If she shields you, right, it doesn't prevent you from continuing the trade. It just gives them more HP. And you have Emilio too, right? So her E is fucking terrible. In Lucian Nami, Lucian Emilio lands, okay. If the enemy has a Lulu, they have to Q start and try to kite you and not let you get good trades. She E started, okay? E start is the worst thing you can fucking do. Because right now, she just used her E, right? Is there any reason why you're not just like literally walking this way and beating her head in?
It's gonna happen.
Okay. Let's see. Because, okay, the reason why you should do it ASAP, okay, and not wait, is because the second you see this, Lulu doesn't have E for...
Honestly, I did not think about her E start. That was completely not in my mind.
Okay, well, you should be looking out for like their level 1 spells, you know? Because this is a lane fundamental. If you're not thinking about what spells they're using, you won't be able to know when to walk up. So yeah, like think about it. You know, like right now in your head, you don't know if Lulu Q started, you don't know if she E started. And so now when you walk up to this bush, you're like kind of scared. You're like, oh, maybe she's going to be here and Q me. Like, I get it, but you still have to be looking at their champions when you're walking up. Don't focus on one over the other. Try to see what ability they start, and then you can play off of that. Okay, so this Lulu wants to lose, but. So the first angle to fight was here. Second angle is here. And you're about to get the angle, so auto. Okay, so right here, what do you think you should do different?
Auto.
Yeah, but what do you think you should do differently after you do that? Because you did the combo pretty okay, but what do you think you should do differently now? Because I'm gonna tell you,
walk up.
Yeah, so you have to walk this way.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know why sometimes I get scared. Like when they start dealing damage to me, I just start backing off. But when I do damage to them, I see their entire HP bar disappear. I don't know why I'm scared.
It's because well, there's a reason. Okay, so actually, let me ask you, why do you think that's the case? Why do you think you're scared when your HP starts dropping? No, like, okay, it sounds like a stupid question, but it's genuinely to get your mind like to start understanding matchups from a laning perspective. Because right now, I think you could have killed this Lulu at least 3 times. Yeah. So if they're hitting you, right, and you drop to 300 HP, but you're able to kill this Lulu, it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
So when you lose HP, okay, you need to have a plan or like a goal in mind. So if you're walking up and you're losing HP for, wow, that's a beautiful arrow. If you're walking up and you're losing HP for fun, then I completely understand why you're like scared of losing HP. But if the direct consequence of you walking up and losing HP is a free kill, good.
Yeah.
Okay. So fighting is always going to happen. Every lane in the fucking world fights. But the difference between that and what I'm seeing right now is that I feel like you're taking trades, and this is a good trade. This is objectively a good trade. You literally dropped her from fucking like 80% HP to like less than 50. Amazing. But the next step is knowing, okay, I dropped to this HP. Now from the screenshot, what can I do? And so we've ascertained that no matter what, you need to click forward because they don't have any way to kill you if you click forward, but you have a way to kill them. So that's fighting in a nutshell. If you can kill them before they kill you, go forward. If not, like obviously don't walk up. But okay. So what I just explained, this is like level 2 of laning, which is matchups, okay? Beautiful word right there. Matchups. Level 1 is just farming and like, I don't know, like positioning kind of. And like not trolling your game. This is mostly like all the way up to diamond. You're at level 1. Now at level 2, you start understanding matchups. This is like diamond to masters, masters to GM. And then level 3, which is something I'm not talking to you yet about, but I talked to you about in the earlier parts of the game. If you lose 300 HP, right, and you kill the Lulu, what should you do next?
Probably pushing the Vivian back.
Yes, because the next point is level 3, which is anything that's outside of your lane that's going to affect your lane. So jungle, mid, top, I don't know, fucking jungle camps, whatever. Anything outside of your lane that can affect how you play, you have to consider in that, and that's level 3. Okay. So now I'm going to start focusing on matchup specific things so that you can understand that a little bit better. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why I'm backing here. We could kill her in the end, but it's just
okay. So
I wasted so much more than I should have.
Don't
waste flash and barrier.
Don't shit on yourself, because in the moment you probably didn't know exactly what you're supposed to do. But obviously when you have me telling you what you're supposed to do, it sounds easier, right?
Yeah.
But
even at the time when I was looking at my own replay, I have no idea why I didn't go forward.
Well,
we won the fight in the end. They were both 100 HP, even though I took like 5 auto attacks for free.
Okay, let's actually fully watch it.
We still win this, by the way.
Okay, well. Oh my god.
And then I do this flash, this god awful flash, but
I'm pretty sure you can kill it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. No. I'm not saying oof at you. I'm not saying oof at you. I'm just like, because there's like 3 different things that just happened on my screen. And I'm trying to figure out a way to like explain it. Okay. So, number 1, when you're fighting, right? You have to kill somebody before they can kill you. So that's the most basic fundamental of fighting. Okay. Can you do that in this picture right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that's number 1. If you want to fight, you have to be able to kill them before they can kill you. Number 2, if you're in a fight that isn't a 1v1, you need to pick somebody that you're going to focus in the fight. Okay. So what happens here is you auto, and then you get spaced a little bit. It's okay. But then you start hitting the smolder. Okay. From this HP, are you ever going to be able to kill him if you continue fighting?
No.
Okay. So what should you do differently?
Yeah, focus Lulu.
Exactly. You've already committed to losing your HP for Lulu. Kill the Lulu. And the thing is, with barrier, and I think Milio might have another E coming up soon, like 5 seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds. No matter what, you're never dying here. And I'm 100% sure you can blow this Lulu's flash on your next Q. Okay?
Yeah.
She can die as well, but I wouldn't really recommend flashing to kill her because you might die. Anyways, you know what this is called? This is called making the lane volatile. Okay? In pro play, when you're playing competitive and somebody does this shit, junglers tend to get mad, okay? Why would your jungler get mad right now because you're doing this? Why would he get mad?
because he's passing bot and no.
Mm,
Wait, I don't know.
so think about it, right? What does your jungler want to do?
I mean, preferably gank the lane.
Wait, your jungler wants a gank?
No. Okay, yeah, true. He wants to farm.
Okay, so if he wants a farm and the enemy wants a gank and you're fighting like this, who is it better for?
Yeah, Pantheon.
Okay.
Their jungler.
It's better for their jungler if they can get the gank off. Okay, so that's why junglers would be pissed at you, because in this matchup, you shouldn't be taking like I'm gonna kill myself trades. This is like you're in a fucking arena, battle to the death, like pedal to the metal, and you're just running in. It's good because you can kill the Lulu, but I want you to recognize by doing this, you're putting yourself at risk to get ganked. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And then last thing that I want you to think about. I think this is more of like a more of a general rule. So think about it like this, okay? If you're not thinking about the enemy's spells, I want you to at least think about your trade patterns, okay? So right here you get queued, and then Lulu uses.
Like, I guess I'm backing off because I'm waiting for my Q, but I don't know if that makes any sense.
Well, okay, so a couple of things.
I didn't back off properly at all.
Yes. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get to. If you're gonna run away, don't do this little jiggle, like shaking your ass thing. Like, just go, bro. Like, you can't do this and then walk back up.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, that's
What the fuck? Okay, but the point is, if you're gonna back up, don't feel like you have, because what you're doing right now is you're trying to control this bush. You can't control the bush if you're gonna just let them auto you for free. So just back off and then walk back up when your Q's up. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's either pedal to the metal, you're gonna kill the Lulu, or you wait for your spells. You don't do this in between. The problem with a lot of players is that they're like not too sure, and then they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then you end up doing, instead of doing a bad choice fully, you do a middle ground that's bad in both ways.
Yeah, half-assing.
Yeah, basically. And okay, trust me, I'm also I'm a culprit. Okay, I've done this too. I know what it's like. Sometimes you're not sure, but it's okay. Okay, you play the game so that you can learn what to do in these situations. Okay.
Like, in most lanes, I'm not sure what to do. Like, I know what to do against Draven, Caitlyn, like those things. Like, that's obvious. Like,
okay,
it's more obvious than this lane.
Okay,
it's other lanes.
So I'm gonna do this little drawing for you. Okay, so if this is how much fighting the Draven lanes have, okay, like imagine this whole thing is like covered, right? How much fighting do you think Smolder has? Do you think it's the same, like half, lower? Which one of these three do you think Smolder's at? This
lower.
lane.
He just wants to auto queue basically.
Yeah, Smolder is here.
Disengage.
Caitlyn is here. So versus Draven Blitzcrank, I don't even think you want to like stand this push, first of all. Yeah. But would you straight up fight a lethal tempo Draven in this situation?
No, I would just queue him from minions.
Okay, so if you're versus sorry, go on.
Unless he drops his axes completely immediately.
Yeah,
that's the only way.
That's good. It's good you mentioned that. And then versus Caitlyn, you can stand in this bush, but I wouldn't recommend like spacing all the way into them, because Caitlyn is gonna just shit on you if you walk into her. And then versus Smolder, right? If he's in your face, you're beating his head in. Like, this is I don't want to see this. This is illegal, right? So this power level, this will determine, okay, how much you can just straight up walk at them. Draven's really high, so you can't. Caitlyn is like, you need to kite her, but she has higher range. And then Smolder, completely fucking useless. Okay? So look at this type of damage assessment early, and it's going to change with levels, by the way. Level 3 with Caitlyn, you don't even want to be in her, like, you never want to be in her E range unless she uses like her Q, or you see an opportunity to hit her when she's CSing. With Draven, you can still chunk him, you know? He has lower range than Caitlyn, so there's more playability around level 3. But the point is, like, different situations will call for different like levels of fighting with different levels. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very vague. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
But I want you to at least have like a benchmark, like when you're thinking about fighting. So for example, okay, if you're versus a Samira Lulu in this lane, okay, are you scared? Level 1.
I don't know. Last time I got my ass beaten by her, but like I shouldn't be probably.
Yeah, you shouldn't lose to it. But
like Jin, I don't know about Jin. Like he really hurts.
Yeah.
Level 1 even.
Jin is he's honestly, if you're thinking about fighting, Jin is actually stronger than Caitlyn level 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Because Jin uses his HP bar as like how do I explain this? So the more you fight versus Jin, the better it is for him. Why?
Because of his ult.
No. Level 1.
I have no idea.
His last auto attack, okay? His last auto attack is missing health damage. So the more he fights, he basically has 2 abilities.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why he's super fucking strong, because if you let him 4 auto you in lane, level 1, he's probably gonna fucking bash your head in, you know?
Yeah.
So
I did not know about the missing health.
yeah,
I like know every champion what they do, but there are like little things that I just never.
Honestly, it's okay. There's always gonna be certain things, okay? So don't like shit on yourself for this, but I want you to take this as a learning experience, because even me, okay, I did not even know until recently that when you buy Lichbane, okay, and you use an ability, your next auto attack has 50% more attack speed. Did you know that?
Excuse me? What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't know that until recently, but apparently like every mid laner on fucking earth knows that. But these certain things, like the more you play against it, the more you're going to realize like, oh shit, like there's a reason why this is happening. But if you keep on doing things without having a plan in mind, you're just going to be going in randomly every 5 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
It's better to stick with a bad plan than to go in with no plan at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you end up winning in this situation, but I want to see, oh, what the fuck? I want to see what you do after you get the kill, bruh. You did say what you were going to do, but I just want to see how you do it.
I think I push it. I hope so.
I hope you.
Yeah.
I think. Their jungler can kill you, but let's not think about that. That's fine. In a challenger game, you would be dead on this wave. And the reason why is
he was running. He was
yes.
on red.
No, yeah. So he did. I think he did red, Krugs, Raptors, and by 2:35 he should be in this bush. And you guys cleared this wave by 2:30, 2:40. So he would be literally right here on top of your head, Wing you, and you're dead.
I see.
But that's a story for another time. Let's focus on this first. Okay, so I've mentioned this many times before, but let's make it a step-by-step process. Okay, the second you kill somebody, what is the next step on your list?
pushing out the wave and backing if you have the gold for
Yeah.
it, and if you
Yep.
don't have resources like mana and health.
Okay. So you want to push in base to spend your gold. Number 2, when you get in base, what are you going to do?
I mean, buy items.
Yep. Spend gold. Beautiful letters for you. And then level 3, or not level 3. The third thing you're going to do, what are you going to do?
Walk back to base. Walk back to lane.
Well, yes, but while you're doing that, you're going to do something specific.
I should be looking at other lanes and thinking
Yes.
about the wave,
Yes.
but I do not do that. I
Okay.
remember.
So, sorry, this is going to take a bit. So, the reason why I make this checklist is because a lot of the times people come to me and they're like, Dapshin, how do you know that this so-and-so is happening? Dapshin, how did you see the jungle on the map? Dapshin, right now, okay, after you buy your items, it should be literally like 1 second to take, it should take 1 second to buy your items. The second you close out of that, where do you think you should look first?
I mean, at the minimap first and then the lanes.
Yeah, but which lane? If you like, okay, right now, snap my fingers, you already bought your items and you're looking at the minimap. Where would you move your camera towards and why?
I mean, mid jungle.
No.
Probably mid first.
No. No. You would look at top lane. Why? Why do you think you would look at top lane?
I have no idea other than that he just had a fight.
Exactly. So if there are fights happening on the map, always prioritize looking at that. Why? Why do you think you would prioritize looking at that?
I mean, at this spot, I have no idea why. Like,
So
why would I? Yeah.
So number 1, it gives you an idea of what the wave looks like for your top laner. Okay, this is really specific to this game because usually I don't want you to look at your top lane. Okay, like it doesn't really implicate you too much, but if you see that this is the HP of the Volibear, right, and your Akali's dead, you see an ignite ticking, you know what summoners this guy's used, right? If you see this picture, and then you can like either ask if he used flash or not, and then guess what happens? The higher you go, there might be a timer where you have to swap.
I see, yeah.
And then you have information that this fucker has no flash. Do you know how important that is?
Yeah.
Imagine you're 1v1, he's level 6, you're level 5, and you didn't know that he uses flash. That will change your lane completely. Okay?
Yeah.
So always look at action first. Always. And then pan your camera to bot. And then look at this beautiful smolder again. What the fuck is he doing? So that is how I want you to think about it. Okay? So first, push and base, then spend gold, then immediately look at map, action first, and then your waves.
Okay.
Okay? So this will give you the information. So right now, if you're looking at your wave, you would see that they're slow pushing, which means, okay, they went from a slow push to a hard push. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. So they fucked up their wave pretty badly. Okay.
Yeah, wave control is not in their repertoire.
Yeah. Wait. When does Lulu... Okay, she's moving for Scuttle Crab. Okay. So this is what is the word for this? This is like a repeatable scenario. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to call it because there's probably a name for it, but I don't have one for it. So just think about this as something that could be consistent in all of your games. So right now, okay, imagine you were looking at the map like I was, and you saw the Lulu walking this way right now. Okay. What can she be doing?
Either going mid or scuttle. I mean, scuttle and mid. If she wants to do that, and then she's gonna fuck smolder, but I have seen that happen not once. So she's probably warding and helping scuttle.
Okay, so she can do a lot of things by moving up, but let's just say the most important thing that I'm seeing on the map right now is Scuttle, right? So she's moving up for Scuttle, and she can either move up for Scuttle or she can hover from behind on the Smolder, okay? So the reason why I say it's a repeatable scenario is because there will be games where you see this exact same thing, this picture where the Lulu walked this way or their support walked this way, and you look at this picture, okay? So if you know that there's a high likelihood that their support is walking towards Scuttle Crab, okay? Are you going to use your abilities on the wave right now?
I shouldn't.
Okay. Why?
I mean, probably hit Smolder
Exactly.
because you, yeah.
Because they need to crash this wave. Right?
Yeah.
The Smolder hasn't based yet. You've gotten your fucking 1200 gold base already. Well, no, maybe it wasn't 1200, but
Yeah, that's enough.
yeah. So you are incredibly ahead of the Smolder, and you saw the Lulu move. Never do I want to see you use your abilities on the wave.
Okay.
In this situation,
Understood.
do not. Yeah, because number one priority right now, this guy cannot base. This little fucker here, you see him? He cannot base. That is your priority. You just got back from lane. You have double longsword. You are going to fight him. Now, am I saying you should miss the cannon? No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But there's a way for you to do this completely flawlessly, okay? So you're going to CS this minion, okay? After the tower, after the tower hits it one time, and then you get the CS, okay? And then after that, you should ping this fucking Milio. Okay, sorry, not fucking Milio. You should ping the Milio to last at this cannon, okay? And then you are going to prioritize hitting this guy.
Yeah.
Because right now, there is nothing on earth I want you to want more than to fuck the... Okay, well, there's nothing I want you to want more than to fuck the Smolder's base, okay? Okay? So... Because this is a... like I said, this is a repeatable scenario, but if you get a fight off here, who wants to fight more? Actually, let me ask you right now.
I mean, right now Pantheon is bot, so I'm not sure, but probably me because I have a gold advantage.
So, okay. Let's think about that. Because what you said is something that a lot of players tell me. But, okay. So if Pantheon's going to be on Scuttle at 3:30, right? And you look for a trade now, is there any...
Right now he can be here, yeah. No.
Yeah, so do you... Well, okay. Technically...
Yeah.
Technically, Pantheon can be in this bush. Technically. But are you ever going to let him engage on you?
No.
Exactly. So there's no reason for you to be scared to fight here.
Yeah.
Yes, Pantheon's bot side. Yes, if you drop to 100 HP, he's going to dive you. But is that going to happen?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Most likely not.
Yeah. This Smolder is by himself trying to push the wave. Like, honestly, if this guy W's you, by the way, I don't give a fuck. Like, take the W to the chin and just walk forward at this guy. Because this is illegal. What he just did there, hitting that minion, I don't want to see that. This is wrong. And like right here, your spacing is completely wrong. So if Lulu is not on your screen, oh my god, I fucked it up again. If Lulu is not on your screen right now, right here, okay? What advantage do you have right now?
I mean, 2v1.
Yeah, so numbers advantage.
Next to each other.
Mm-hmm. So no matter what, I don't care what champions you have in this game. If you see this picture, I want you to think fight. Okay? This wave is at your turret. They need to crash. This could be a Draven for all I fucking care. You could be Vayne Vayne Yumi, okay? And I would still tell you to fight here. Because in this situation, you are literally playing with double the amount of abilities.
Yeah.
As a general rule, you will win out on this situation. Okay? So right now, I'm gonna show you the picture, and hopefully I don't fuck up the timing. Okay, let's say you eat this auto. Right now, is there any reason why you shouldn't be clicking straight here?
No, not yet.
Yeah, because as long as there's not a Lulu on your screen, or like, as long as you're not scared that there's a Pantheon on your screen, a Lulu on your screen, somebody literally about to be here right now on that can change this fight, I want you to walk forward.
Yeah.
Because this is your moment. Legit, it is your moment. And so yeah, like I said, this Q is not allowed, but still, I want you to feel confident to take even this bush. Like, obviously you can walk out the CS, but he's not allowed to touch this wave.
Yeah.
And so this is the difference between masters and a challenger player. Because right now in your situation, you're thinking, okay, maybe the jungler's here. I don't really want to fight. You're thinking big picture, like, oh, maybe I'm going to get ganked. But remember, in terms of fighting and matchup wise, from this HP, even if it was a 3v3, can the Pantheon kill you?
No.
Exactly. So
He also hasn't backed yet. He cannot be back. So I have even more gold than him.
yeah, exactly. You're like in a way better situation. Okay. No, I like it. That's good.
I waited for Lulu to come
Yeah,
back.
you did. You did wait a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We live and we learn. Okay. Really good. No complaints, but before that, you know. I have no problem with the way you played this. This was good. Perfect. Good job. So in terms of like amazing. Like, I'm not even joking. Your spacing is actually really good. I'm glad. Like, it shows that you worked a lot on the space. Like right now you're out of the range, and then you E forward as he's queuing, auto, and then Q. Nice. Okay. So, you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Did you see it in game? Be honest.
No.
Okay. So,
I think he shows on the bar later on.
Yeah. No, he literally showed right now as he's sweeping it.
I mean, I did not see this, like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he showed, but
Like right.
the champion didn't show. No?
No, he shows like right. Yeah, there. It shows.
Okay, I think I saw that actually, and then I'm standing here, like, standing close enough where he thinks that I might do something.
So, okay, actually, let me ask you this question. So, remember how you said the jungler's bot, right?
Yeah.
Is there any way you can know from this picture right now whether or not he's bot or top? If you didn't see him, let's say you didn't see him on this ward as he was sweeping, right? Is there any way you can know where he is?
Granny's top on Krugs.
So what does that mean for you?
I mean, he didn't take Scuttle top side. He's not top side at Grog, so like he cannot be top here.
Yeah. So until the Pantheon shows top side, you are playing a 3v or 2v3. Because right now, for all I care, or for all this Pantheon cares, he can just stand in this bush right now and then wait for you to walk up past this point in the wave and then flash W you.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it. There's literally nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Because your jungler, remember, he's going to want to farm and you're going to want to fucking fight. So in this situation, what do you think you should do? Actually, I'm going to play it and then see where the wave is. So right now, actually, if you're scared of the Pantheon, what do you think you should do?
Probably should stand lower, not here.
So why
the right side?
Yeah, why would you stand lower?
I mean, he has to walk quite a bit to flash W me.
You never want to be. So this is a like more of a mid lane fundamental. But if you're playing mid, okay, actually, let me show it to you right now. If you're playing mid and your jungler is on bot side, but actually, sorry, your jungler's on top side and their jungler's on bot side, you see the spacing right now from these two mid laners?
Yeah.
What does this tell you right now?
I mean, it basically says where
Yeah.
the jungler is.
Yeah. So in bot lane, instead of being mid and bot, you have the bushes and then the river. This is the only difference. Okay. So if your jungler is coming towards bot side, you're going to move more towards this side of the lane. And if your jungler is not, you're going to want to play more towards this side. Maybe your jungler comes for a lane gank. Maybe, you know, maybe you want to sweep the bushes. But the more important part is if you're scared, move more downwards. Unless you're versus like a blitzcrank. That's like, you know, it's more specific. Where you would want to stand behind the minions still. Okay. I mean, wow, that's good. You're not even okay. Okay,
I start pushing.
Yeah.
So.
This is really good. Actually, wait. Let me see when they stopped showing, because right now the smolder. See your abilities.
I don't use them. I think I just auto attack.
Okay, this is illegal.
Now I use it one.
You need to right now in your head. Okay, remember what I said about Smolder. You have your base. Does he have his base? Well, now he got his base off, but
yeah.
In this laning phase right now, what I was thinking was you got your base, you wanted to fight. This guy cannot get a good wave to base on. So when he runs into fog right now, what is he doing?
Backing. Probably.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Push the wave.
How are you going to do that?
With abilities, but yeah, I didn't use them.
So the difference between this and like a slow push timer, okay, where you're not too sure what you're going to do, or you want to like basically make them miss minions, is that right now you need to refresh your conditions. Your conditions are terrible, right? So if the Smolder comes back from base with full HP, full mana, and you stayed in this lane, you would be fucking yourself over. So right now, Smolder is taking base, you're using all of your abilities on the wave, and you're getting yourself a base. Okay?
Yeah. I think I was like worried that he's just gonna show again. That's why I didn't use abilities, but I just auto attack. I mean, I have enough mana for 1Q.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, I probably should have just used it.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have.
Yeah, it's because if you can like queue through all the minions, this wave would be crashed already, and then you could get your base in. Also, valid concern, by the way, what you said. If he shows, I would be scared to like use my abilities on the wave, whatever. That's fair, but let's go back to the Smolder's HP after you auto him. If he stays in this lane and you use all of your mana, who is it better for, you or him? If you use all of your mana to push in the wave and then he shows with this much HP, who's in a better situation? Sorry, that was my earlier question was bad.
Me.
Yeah. So the trade-off is you're not gonna have mana because you used it on the wave, but Smolder's still jailed.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So this is like a way to make it easier. At every point in the game, you're gonna have something called the story of the game. Okay. Okay. So
finally, the League MMORPG is coming out.
Yeah, exactly. It's been in the works for so long, right? So level 1, okay. Let me go back to the level 1. So level 1, as you were walking in, right? What was your story of the game right now? Like in this picture, right? What did we say you have to do?
Fight.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Say it with confidence. Don't be fucking scared of me.
Fight.
Exactly. So, that's the part of the game that I want you to focus on. So a sequence is from the second you come out of base to the second you either die or you recall. So on your first sequence, The story of the game was fight this guy to the fucking death. Okay? And try to get the best lane as possible. And then after you killed him and you took your base, or after you killed the Lulu and took your base and came back to lane, where is it? So right now, what is actually let me go back. Right here. Okay. What's the story of the game right now?
Again, fight.
Kind of, but there's a very, very big advantage you have. Okay. So because you base before him, you have more items than him, and he has gold in his pockets. So your story of the game, do not let the smolder base at all costs. If you have a tactical nuke that you can drop on this guy's house, make him go AFK, make him like literally die in this second, I don't know, call down the fucking divine intervention and kill this guy, do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Your point, the only thing I want you to be thinking about right now is how can I prevent the smolder from basing? Okay? And then that is going to feed into this portion of the lane where you fight the smolder and you beat his head in. Because this is really good fighting, by the way. What you did, you're in a 2v3 and you're fucking their conditions. That's amazing. There are some challenger players that can't even do this. Okay? Okay. So you got this point really well. And then you end up fighting again. Really, really well as well. Really, really well as well. Really, really good fighting here. Okay? But now that he's not on your screen, your story of the game is...
No mana, no health.
Yeah. No nothing, no fucking... No house, no money, no bitches. No, okay, sorry. Anyways, you get it, okay?
Yeah.
This is your time to shine, and you have to be super fucking confident about it. It doesn't matter if, I don't know, you've died to Smolder Lulu in the past. I don't care if you think this is scary. If you know that your goal is to prevent this guy from basing, which 100% it is, you need to go all in with it. So the way you're going to all in with it is you use all of your abilities on the wave, which is just your Q because you don't have too much mana. Yeah. But that will make this lane, by the way, you're going to get your base in about 5 to 10 seconds faster. Okay? And by the way, if you push this wave, you're griefing yourself. Okay. Yeah, because...
Well...
Yeah, okay. The reason why you're griefing yourself is because this wave is already crashed. So the only thing you're doing by pushing this wave is only delaying your base timer. Okay? You're getting more gold, obviously, but you are wasting 30 seconds of your lane. And remember, your lane is super hard winning, right? So 30 seconds or fucking like 100 gold worth of gold. Which one?
Probably 30 seconds,
Yeah. Because in that 30 seconds, there's a chance you could actually kill him again. Well, kill him instead of the Lulu. Okay?
Yeah.
So that was 5 minutes. And it took me how long? And I'm not even saying that to like... to make you feel bad. I could do the same thing with my own gameplay. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is just a testament to how many mistakes people make in the first 5 minutes of the game. And so when people come to me and they're like, how do I carry mid to late game? I'm sorry, but there's a whole world before that we got to go through before we can get to the mid to late game. Okay?
These mistakes are okay. Like, I understand these, but the ones that you wanted me to show, those are criminal. That's like...
I mean, I think
the VODs.
I mean, I think this kind of gives me an idea of why you might think that certain lanes are hard, or like you might not know exactly when to fight, because even though your trading patterns are really good, so like, okay, your combos, the only time I ever saw you make a mistake on your combo specifically was just level 1 because you started the wrong ability.
Yeah.
So other than that, I didn't really see you fuck up anything. But your knowledge of the game, so when you're supposed to fight, based on the waves, it's lacking.
Yeah.
So you got good fighting. You have to work on the laning aspect of it with all the waves and whatnot. But I still see a pretty good laner, you know?
Thank you.
No problem. But I'm just saying this because, like, I don't know, there's so many people that come to me and they're like I feel like I don't deal damage, blah 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 blah. Your problem is not dealing. I don't feel like you're not dealing enough damage. I just feel like you might not know when exactly in the lane you're supposed to like hard fight. Your combos are good.
Yeah.
You have good spacing.
That's the thing. As I said, like sometimes I go in, I see them disappear, and I'm like, okay, why didn't they do this like 10 times already?
Yeah. It's just because you didn't know. It's literally a knowledge diff. That's it. Like in certain situations, you might not be familiar. You might not play versus fucking like Nyla ADC, and you'll be like, "What the fuck? She can block my auto." You know, like certain situations are gonna be different.
Against Nyla, I'm well aware that level 2, I'm cooked.
Yeah, that's good. But some people they don't know that, you know. So from person to person, you're gonna have different experiences. But I just want you to take this with like not a grain of salt. What the fuck am I saying? I want you to take this as like a what's the word? Like a foundation for your next games. If you see like levels of fighting where you're like, okay, they have a Sivir level 1, like you're not going to be scared, right? You're not going to be too scared to like fight as Milio Lucian level 1.
Yeah.
Versus when you're versus like fucking Draven, it's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
And then specifically the basing thing and the story of the game, like the second you kill somebody, you push your wave and then get a base, spend your gold, and then look at lanes. That in of itself will get you so much information just on your first base, right? And if you keep on doing that on every single base, I guarantee you will get better. Okay?
Will do.
Yeah. So I think just try to focus on what your goal is for the sequence. Specific. Actually, I'm gonna write down the certain things I want you to think about. So number 1, you have to assess how much fighting you can do, different lanes, and then story of the game. And then the checklist after killing. So first things first, push and base. Second thing. Also, you have to get really good at spending your gold. Like I'm not even joking. While you're basing, while you're pressing your recall, make sure you're like thinking about what you're gonna do, because there are so many players that take like fucking 15 seconds to buy items, and it pissed me off.
No.
Yeah, just make sure. Okay, good. And then look at waves. Action first.
With Lucian, it's pretty easy. It's pickaxe if you have it. 875 if you have less than that, and it's either 1 long sword or 2 if you have 700.
Yep. It's pretty streamlined, and also it definitely does help that you're playing one champion, because sometimes people they don't do that. So
I mean, in this season, it's basically everybody's going Yuntal or Collector or Essence Reaver. It's not very imaginative.
Yeah, that's for most of League, unfortunately. The Riot doesn't want you to be creative, so it is what it is. Do you have any concerns over the stuff we went over, or are you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay.